So in this video, as you guys can probably see by the title, I'm rebranding. Not completely, but I'm rebranding. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here. Welcome back to my channel. Ooh, she didn't call us pretty pandas. What's going on? Why did she call us pretty pandas? Okay, there's a reason. There's a method behind my madness for everything. This is also the second time I'm recording this, so bear with me if I go a little bit faster in my speech. I tried recording it once. I got too long-winded. I went on tangents, just like I always do. Yeah, it was all over the place. So in this video, as you guys can probably see by the title, I'm rebranding. Not completely, but I'm rebranding. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. It's a click or a tap if you're on your cell phone. It's a click or a tap away. Please be sure to subscribe, that way you don't miss out on content. Ding the bell, because YouTube sometimes, not always, sometimes does not like to hand out them notifications. Huggable Hipster is still going to be a thing. I'm not going to get rid of that because I feel it's too unique for me. It fits me. It fits who I am as a person. Like, I'm a huggable hipster. Like, that's the thing. Like, the thing is with that name, I came up with it at a very kind of like crucial point in my life when I was graduating from college, and it's so nostalgic for me. So I'm not doing like a complete overhaul rebranding, because that would just mean I change absolutely everything. This is still going to be primarily a gaming channel, but there are going to be, I would say, 4 key things that are going to happen in my rebranding journey. I always think of, what was it, Anna Wintour, whenever I think of the word journey, because she absolutely hates the word journey. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, because like anytime I think I'm going to go on my journey, it's going to be something frivolous and fun. It's going to really change me as a human being, Tiffany. I'm sorry, Tony. It's really gonna change me, Tony. Like, just that's how I picture people who are like going on a rebranding journey, or not all of them, but like the people who are just like, I'm gonna change from Niswa to Nisuyu or something. I don't know what they do in the Beverly Hills. Jesus. See, this is what I'm talking about when I go on tangents. Damn it. Oh my god, Ariel, focus. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, the first thing in our rebranding journey, is that we're not going to use pretty pandas anymore. I'm sorry, it's going, it's gone, it's sayonara, goodbye bye, hasta la bye bye. Like, no, we're not doing the pretty pandas anymore. I'm sorry, I'm not 12, I'm not 17, I don't have the MySpace username XOXO kitty kitty wanna die. Like, me calling you guys pretty pandas, it was a spur of the moment thing. I did not think people would take to it this fast. Honestly, I did not think people would take to it. I thought people would be like, oh my god, that's so cringeworthy. What the fuck are you doing? Like, no, I didn't think people would like it. I thought people would run for the hills, and people would just be like, why are you calling us pretty pandas? I'm a pretty human. I was thinking, let's do something out of the box. Let's do something different. Let's do something that no one would have thought to do. And first off, that was naming myself Huggable Hipster on YouTube, because nobody likes to hug hipsters. I mean, very seldom do they hug hipsters, but you know, we're not very approachable sometimes. And the thing is, with naming the channel Huggable Hipster, it would make people kind of like do a double take, because they don't expect the 2 words in the same sentence or in the same, you know, username or anything. And with calling you guys pretty pandas, I don't know when I thought of that. I don't know how I thought of that. I was just like, I really like pandas, and I kind of want to incorporate something different into the channel. I don't even know when I came up with using pretty pandas. I know I used to do the term hipster fisted, but then a lot of people thought that I was copying off PewDiePie, and it's like, I'm not. I was just doing something that sounded kind of cool, and then I thought it, you know, a little bit deeper, and I was like, oh crap, Ariel, you might actually be copying on PewDiePie. And then a lot of people took it as like a sexual thing, and I'm just like, no, hipsters don't fist. What are you talking about? So that's the first thing that's gonna be going. I'm sorry to all the people who liked being called pretty pandas, but it's one of those things where like, I'm not a young kid anymore. It's like, I'm a 26-year-old woman. I don't want to be 50 and still doing YouTube and still doing like, you know, gaming stuff with my family, or, you know, my husband or something like that, and being like, yeah, they're called pretty pandas. Then my husband will give me that look of like distaste, and like, why you like this? It's like, because they're pretty pandas. And you know, it's also a thing of maturity. I feel like when you're doing something as I don't know, as heavy as rebranding, you need to weigh your options. You need to think of, okay, what do I have to get rid of, and what's like my trademark that I absolutely cannot get rid of. And Huggable Hipsters, you know, my trademark. It's something that has grown on me to the point of where it's kind of like these glasses, you know, they've sort of become my trademark. The second thing that we are going to be completely redoing, rebranding, all that kind of thing, is what we're having on the channel, because honestly, I want to do more kind of talking vids with you guys. I feel like more research-based vids is what you guys are really interested in, and I love doing the gaming, and I'm going to continue doing the gaming because I have like a stockpile of games that I have to get to and everything, which, by the way, Silent Hill 2 on Monday, which is tomorrow. So I have to figure out, I want to be able to do an official schedule, because saying at the end of my videos, you know, getting videos out whenever I damn well please just sounds lazy and just like I don't give a shit. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to make some sort of schedule that will be good and I'll be able to complete fully without exhausting myself, because being an editor and also editing my own videos is tiring to no end. So most likely I'm going to be figuring out a schedule, and you guys will have that on Twitter by tomorrow morning. And the thing is that I want to take more of my time with editing videos. I'm looking at some of my videos lately and they just look lazy. Like, I want to be able to insert more clips, you know, more funny shit. I want to be able to incorporate more like GIFs and hilarious moments that coincide with what I'm saying on YouTube. And also it'll give me a chance to practice more like high quality editing and everything with different programs. So for me, you know, if I get out a gaming video, like, you know, once, and then a talking video, and then another gaming video or something like that, I want to keep it diverse enough that way it's not just constantly gaming, but we're also talking about gaming stuff. We're also talking about K-pop. We're talking about a good mixture of things, you know, because I mean, I never only wanted this channel to be exclusively gaming. I wanted it to be gaming, I wanted it to be music, I wanted it to be K-pop, you know, and that's what we have the Tea Talks for. We can talk about K-pop, we can talk about gaming, we can talk about all sorts of shit that we're interested in, you know, and I just feel like I have an audience who, you know, allows me to do that kind of thing, which is awesome. I built up a community of a little over 1,700 people now, and it's absolutely astonishing every single day of what you guys want to see from me, what you guys like in terms of the content that I put out. So it's really awesome, and I feel like I'm going to be putting more K-pop stuff on here since you guys really like me talking about that, and I'm going to be putting more music on here, because if I put out as much music as I did gaming content, I would probably already be signed by now. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is putting out snippets every day on Twitter of my music instead of on YouTube. Thinking of putting up music exclusive stuff only on my Patreon, so that way if you guys want to see it, you have to be a member of Patreon. If you're not, then, you know, sorry Tony, what can I tell you? Now the third thing that's going to be changing around here, which is a very simplistic thing, it takes more time on my part, but I'm happy to do it because I really enjoy doing it, is there's going to be blooper videos. Now there's going to be kind of like a new series on the channel where every once in a while I'm going to put just a video up of my bloopers that I have, because God knows I do a lot of bloopers. Just a lot of them tasting, just a tasty bloops. It's like a spasinated ball, but with a tasty bloops. So we're gonna have some of those tasty bloops. It'll be a series, you know, the Hipster Bloopers series, part 1. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna name it, but it'll be something. But yeah, that's another thing that I want to change, because I feel like a lot of those kinds of videos not only get more interaction, but to see the very human mistakes that all of us YouTubers make. I think it's very interesting to not only see it from an audience perspective, but to see how they are perceived by other people. It's really cool. I always love whenever you guys give me feedback, so to hear your feedback on my screw ups, that'll be awesome. And the fourth thing that we are going to be working on with this channel, that we are going, it's not in terms of like complete overhaul, but it's an addition, like a little ploop, just a little plop that we're gonna make in a change to this. And you know what, as I'm thinking about it and saying it and concretizing it, more honesty is going to be brought to this channel in terms of how I feel about certain subjects. I always try to remain more PC, not curse as much, because, you know, I don't know who could be watching me, but hell, if your kid who's 12 years old is watching Logan Paul and then they go and watch a video from me where I'm not cursing at all, it's like two different extremes we got going there. I mean, I can't be held responsible for what the parents put their kids in front of. Like, for example, if your 14-year-old goes out of his way or her way to, or their way, they go out of their way to watch me, or if they watch Logan Paul, you know, Sam and Colby, like whoever it may be, you gotta be, as the parent, responsible to monitor what your kids watch. If you don't want your kid watching it, don't stick an iPad in front of their face 24/7 and expect them not to explore different parts of the internet. With that being said, am I gonna be putting out the F word there every single minute? It's like, no, I'm not gonna be doing that. I already made a video about why I'm not going to be doing that and why I'm not going to be saying the F word and everything like that. For me as a person, I don't really say it that much unless I'm passionate about something, or unless I'm in like the heat of the moment in an argument or with someone about something very exciting. I do not say it at all. Do I curse like a sailor sometimes? Yeah, but like I said, it's when I'm excited, you know, not when I'm just like regularly talking with another person. If you get me relaxed enough, like if I'm just here sitting and chilling, my New York starts coming out real heavily. Like it's like a combination of like New York, New Jersey, and Israeli. But yeah, those are the things that are going to be changing on the channel. I hope you guys are not too upset about not being called pretty pandas anymore. I know Tony's not upset about being called, not calling him a pretty panda anymore. Oh gosh, I've completely taken this Tony thing to another level. You're going to be seeing more of him in the channel. Not actually seeing him. It's a character, you know, like Linda, like Daz Games has Linda, I got Tony. So, you know, say sayonara to Tony. Don't say sayonara to Tony. I don't know what's happening right now. I have no idea what's happening. Building a schedule is very important for rebranding, especially if in marketing. Whenever you are doing something like an overhaul like this, it's very, very important to keep a schedule. I didn't think I could keep a schedule, but then, you know, I noticed from people who talk about it on YouTube, like Roberto Blake, Adam Ivy, you know, Gary V, like a lot of those people, shout out to you guys, because you guys are the motivation behind why I'm doing this rebranding right now. The thing is that I'm taking such a harsh look at myself, and I'm seeing what needs to change, what I need to look at as far as content goes, and how I need to rebrand myself. That's not only healthy for me, but it's going to be healthy for my audience as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just honestly, I appreciate you guys so much for being on this journey with me. Well, there's that word journey again. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you, because without you guys, I would not have a community. I would not have a YouTube channel. I mean, I would, but you know, it would just be a hobby. I will talk to you guys in the next video, which is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. EST. If you guys like my face and want to do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below, because I make videos in the schedule that will be provided on Twitter, so be sure to check that out. Stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will talk to you all in tomorrow's video. Peace.